Marcus, did you ever think that when you were putting on your Affton High School football jersey that you'd be signing another contract in the NFL for $9 million?
Man, I can't really say I did because I never played the game for money, especially at that young, man. I always played for the fun, the love of the game, and just to stay out of trouble, man. And so I knew one day I'd be making it, but I wouldn't have thought it'd be about the money, but that's a blessing. That's an added blessing with it.
So you actually knew at a young age that you would be in the NFL?
Yeah, I knew I had a great chance, but because I come from a football family, and then I was willing to work. I always was a kid that was willing to work, and I always loved the game of football. So yes, I knew I had a good chance to make it to the NFL my whole life, man.
And who was your football hero growing up?
It's crazy because it's a lot of people. Of course, you got to start with the Rams players: Marshall Faulk, Kurt Warner, Aeneas Williams, and Isaac Bruce, Torrey Hope, those guys. But after that, my two big brothers, we played football a lot growing up. So I got to give credit to them and my dad, also my dad and my uncles too. I just come from a football family, so I just love to compete, man. And football was always my sport.
I wonder, playing and living in Arizona like you do, have you ever run into Kurt Warner and told him that he was your hero growing up?
Yes, I actually did. Yes, I ran into Kurt Warner a couple of times, man. It's always good to see him. Actually, he comes to a lot of the games in Arizona and broadcasts the game. So I was able to tell him a couple of times, man, and told him he part of the reason I made it to the NFL watching him growing up, man.
So why is it that Arizona is just where you are at your best? Why is it the spot for you and you're going to maybe spend the rest of your career there? It just seemingly clicks Markus Golden and the football Cardinals.
That's a great question. One, I'd probably say just because I started here. I started here and was able to get my feet running here and come into the NFL. And that was that love. We built love just because they drafted me and gave me the opportunity to play in the NFL. And after that, I just love the game. I love the game, and I love being an Arizona Cardinal. And being an Arizona Cardinal and give me an extra fire to go out there and help the team win no matter what, man. So that's what I say. That's the big reasons.
How come you've never lost your fire? I get the impression that you'll go into that training camp as a free agent rookie trying to make the team.
Yeah, of course. That's just who I am, and that's the competitive nature in me, man. Just competing my whole life and being from St. Louis, Missouri. That St. Louis in me, just that grind to get out there and prove it every day, and no matter what. Of course, I didn't have past success, but I'm always looking forward to the next thing, and that's what keeps me going, knowing that I got to go out there to compete and being motivated to get better every day.
How many career sacks now?
I think 34. I'm at 34 now.
Didn't you get Brady once?
Yeah. I took Tom Brady down one time, man. That was a big one for me.
Yeah, well, take me through that. Don't try to stay closer to the mic there. Yeah. Take me through the Brady sack, what that was like.
Of course, it was a night game, Thursday night game, so everybody was watching. I knew everybody back home was watching. So, of course, before the game, anytime you play a guy like Tom Brady, you want to go get him. So I told myself I'm going to go get him before the game. And the play came. It was a second down and like 11, I think. And he dropped back to throw the ball. I was able to get the offensive guard with a quick inside move and got a big sack on him, man. So I was happy about that. That's one I'm always remember.
And do you say anything to him afterwards?
No, after the game, I had actually scored a touchdown. So he came up to me after the game and told me good play, man. So I got to talk to him for a little bit, man. It's always good to talk to somebody like Tom Brady, a legend.
I noticed you have your Mizzou gear on. You will always represent that university, won't you?
Always, forever, man. Mizzou, that was always my childhood dream, was to be able to go to Mizzou and play as Mizzou Tigers. So to be able to do that, I always told myself if I make it to the NFL, I'm always representing Mizzou because the University of Missouri is a big part of the reason why I'm here today.
Marcus, what's it like knowing that everybody has a dream as a kid, but 99.9% of those dreams are not realized, and yet you're realizing your dream in the NFL? Describe it.
Man, really, you got to thank God first. It's a blessing from God. I always got to thank God. I wake up every morning and thank God because I'm really living the dream. Like you said, I've been playing this game my whole life. This has been my only job. So it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing to be able to be a kid and want to make it to the NFL and be able to make it to the NFL. And that alone, I'm sitting here right now as a grown man and I still get to play a game I played as a kid. So it's a blessing, and that's what motivates me to go hard every day and never take it for granted. So it's a blessing to be able to live my dreams.
And you going to do anything special with this new contract money? You going to buy a car? Anything fun?
I don't know yet, man. I got some nice cars. I got a nice car, so I'm gonna save it up, man, and keep stacking, keep saving. And when I get a little older and retire, I'll be able to have a little fun still.
And where's that college diploma of yours? Do you have that framed somewhere? That meant a lot to you, right?
Yeah, it meant a whole lot to me. It's actually back home with my mom right now. It's back home with my mom. She got it right now at her house. And yeah, that means a lot to the whole family. Every time I look at it, it brings tears to my eyes because it was a lot of hard work put into getting it, man. And I know it made a lot of people proud, and not just me, but my family. So I got a lot of pride in my college diploma, man.
First one in the family to get one, right?
Yeah, first one in my mom's side, the Golden family. But last time I said that to you, a couple of my uncles on my dad's side was telling me, don't forget we got our diploma too. So I got a couple family members that still got their diploma too. But yes, it's a blessing because after I got mine, a lot of the kids that's younger than me was motivated and went through college too. So that's what it's about, just trying to keep it going in the family.
What about dream goals left in the NFL? What do you think about double-digit sacks all the time, every season, right?
Yeah, that's every year. You always want to be able to get out to the quarterback because you know it can help you and help your team. But at the same time, I'm about my team, man. I want to come out in Arizona. I want to do everything I can in my power to help us win a Super Bowl. That's the next goal, is try to work every day and get to a Super Bowl and keep going after that. That's my goal, to keep getting better every day and do whatever I got to do to help this team win.
Yeah, and you got some star players on that team now. You guys have been assembling some great pieces.
Yeah, a lot of great players. Kyler Murray, real bright future, great young quarterback that I think is going to show a lot of people he's really great. D-Hop, best receiver in the NFL, I say, just by the way he played the game and the way he worked hard every day. And of course, you got Chandler Jones, J.J. Watt. So it's looking good. We got a lot of people, man. I'm excited to get back and get out there and work with those guys.